Hey Angela, how are you? How's everything going? I hope you're having a great time, and I hope to see you this Thursday. But so that you know, Thursday will be our first class of a new cycle. Therefore, that's why we are sending you these virtual video classes. Now, this is your first one. You have 2 virtual video classes that we need to send you. This is your first. And in this virtual video class, as you can see, based on the title, what are your favorite memories? Now, we talked about lots of different kinds of pictures and lots of different kinds of memories that you had during your trip. And you told me lots of different things in terms of what you did here, what you did there, what you saw, what you ate. You thought this was cool, you thought this was more or less. The racing, your husband, dancing, all that stuff was really cool. Here, I want this to be a complete speaking and listening activity, and we're going to base it on that particularly, but I don't want to talk about only your trip to the United States. I want to talk about your favorite memories in the past. So at the same time, grammatically speaking, the objective here is not just you talking about your memories and talking about your pictures and talking about your favorite memories, but it's talking about actions in the past. So you need to take your irregular verb list that we sent to you a while back. You're going to use that today in this activity, and we hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so let's begin with our first activity. So, okay, in this first activity, as you can see here, it says future, past, and present. We're going to focus more on the past. Now, you can use the future, you can use the present tenses if you want. I have absolutely no problem, but I want you to focus much more attention on your past. So, regular verbs and irregular verbs in the past. This is going to be the focus in terms of grammar. But the focus in terms of topic is, let's talk about specific kinds of memories that we have from our past. And what I also want you to do is to send us to our mail or to our WhatsApp through the Bancolombia 2 group. Send your speakings and send the pictures that you are going to be describing to that group, and this will be our first activity. I am going to show you some pictures, okay, from some of my most memorable moments in my life so far, okay? These are just some examples, okay? For example, the first picture is Evelyn and Joshua, and it's about the baptism, Joshua's baptism. The second and third picture are going to be about my trip to the United States. I went there with my family, I went there with my friends, and I had a great time. I also went there with Evelyn, and this was before we had Joshua. This was like 2-3 years ago, more or less. The fourth picture I'm going to show you is this bachelor party. Bachelor party means despedida de soltero, bachelor party. And it was a bachelor party for my cousin Mauricio. He got married recently this year, and it was a great party. We had a great time. We went on a boat. It was in Cartagena. We drank a lot of whiskey, and it was just spectacular. One of my best moments in my life. I had so much fun. So I'm going to describe to you some of these moments, and I also want you to do the same thing, and this will be your virtual video class for today, okay? Now remember, you have to do a lot of speaking, and you also have to send us lots of pictures about this, okay? We will obviously take all of your audios, and we will begin to do a lot of corrections in terms of your grammar, your pronunciation, the use of your vocabulary, and then we will send you back our observations so that you can see what you did and how you should correct yourself, okay? So I hope you enjoy this activity and have fun with the information I'm going to give you. So this first picture, Joshua and Evelyn, as you can see, it was a great time. I had a fantastic time in Joshua's baptism. Everyone was so happy, and Joshua didn't cry at all, which is great news. He was very happy because he received so many presents, and so many people came from my family, from Evelyn's family. Some of our friends also came. It was a spectacular moment, really. Evelyn was so happy, she cried in some occasions. I cried in some occasions. My best friend was the godfather, and Evelyn's cousin was the godmother. The priest, he blessed Joshua with holy water, and we had to light a candle in order to complete the ceremony. I still don't understand why that candle was necessary, but okay, whatever. And after that, we went to a banquet hall in Casa Martinez. I think it was Casa Martinez, and it was in close to Envigado. It was very far, but everybody arrived without any problems. There was a lot of food. We ate so much food. Also, the chefs, they prepared a fantastic lunch for everybody. And people were taking pictures. People took so many pictures of Joshua and themselves. Because I am also studying photography, I took a lot of different pictures too. It was really, really great. Okay, so as you can see, Angela, this is the point. This is the activity. I want you to try to focus more attention on your regular actions and the regular actions in the past, okay? And I also want you to try and focus a lot of your attention on very specific details about the emotions that you had when you were in that moment, you know, when that picture was there, like what did you feel and what happened? Give me all of the background about that, okay? So as you can see, there's going to be a lot of speaking here, okay? I'm going to show you a couple of more pictures, and each picture will have a different activity. So in this first activity, for the first picture, I only want you to give me just four pictures. I'm going to give you 4 pictures, you give me 4 pictures. So in this first picture, the activity is for you to describe what happened, right? In the second, the third, and the fourth picture, I will give you some other activities, okay? Bye. Okay, so Angela, what is it exactly that you're going to do with this picture right here? Obviously, you're thinking to yourself, what the hell is this? It's a dinosaur? Okay, but don't worry about it. I'm going to explain to you what you're doing right now. Your second picture is going to be based on an event, a moment that imagination, you don't know what is happening, okay? So here you're going to practice questions. Imagine that this is not really your picture. This is a picture from another person, a friend, or a family, or whatever. And you want to understand what is happening in this picture, okay? But in order for you to understand what is happening in the picture, it is necessary to ask questions, okay? So, in this particular case, as you can see, this is my friend Melissa. That's me, of course. And Melissa looks a little bit crazy, but I guess anybody would look crazy when you have a Tyrannosaurus Rex trying to eat you. But no, seriously. So the idea is for you to do that. Try to ask questions in order to understand what is happening. For example, who are they? What is the man doing? Was she scared? Why was there a Tyrannosaurus Rex in this picture? Where did they go? Did they escape? What did they do in order to avoid the situation? Questions like that. As you can see, I'm improvising here, but that's what I want you to do. You can practice with who, what, when, where, why. You can practice with did. You can practice also with was and were. Some of my questions were was and were. You can also do present or future questions if you want. That's fine. But focus more attention on the past, please. Okay? So that's your activity for this picture, for the second picture. So, okay, Angela, in these next 2 pictures, why do I say 2 pictures? Because I'm going to show you this first picture. It's a picture of me next to this big bomb. It's called a Husha bomb. This is from a park that I went to in Florida. I think this was Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios. It was one of those 2 parks, I don't remember. And then I'm going to show you another picture, and this other picture is me in the boat in Cartagena with my family, as you can see here. This was a bachelor party that we went to with Evelyn. Evelyn is there in the picture too. We were all having a great time. It was a fantastic, fantastic time, as you can see. So, what's your activity with these 2 particular pictures? You need to put them together, and you need to create a story. Now, this is going to be fully in the past. So here I want you to focus a lot of attention on the irregular actions and irregular actions as well, okay? Okay, so what do I mean about that exactly? What I mean is I want you to put these 2 pictures into one single story. And like I said, you're going to focus on the past actions, regular verbs, irregular verbs. So the story is going to be something like this. In this case, remember, the first picture is me next to a pond. The second picture is me with my family in a boat. So something like this. 2 years ago, I went to the United States and I visited Universal Studios. I saw so many different things. I took pictures of different monuments and statues. It was great. I had a lot of fun with my family. Everyone was going crazy. We had some beers. Everyone had like maybe 10 or 15 beers. So people were a little bit drunk in the park, but it was really cool because we were having a very good time. So one of my cousins told me, Orlando, stand next to the bomb and act like the bomb is going to explode. I said, okay. So I stood next to the bomb, we took a picture, and then the bomb exploded. After that, we immediately went to the beach in Daytona, and we rented a boat with all of my cousins and everything. And at the same time, we thought to ourselves, hey, I have an idea. Why doesn't Mauricio get married with Tatiana right now? So Mauricio said, hey, that sounds like a good idea. And Tatiana said, yes, let's get married. So we had a bachelor party on the boat in Daytona Beach, and it was fantastic. And we had all of these different signs in the boat. It said, vodka please, and it said, danger, future wife. And another sign that said, exactly in Cartagena. It was great. We had a wonderful time. Unfortunately, we came back to Medellin and we had to continue to work. But at the same time, I know that if I don't work and if I don't make money, I can't travel around the world. So there you go, Angela. That's your activity. Try and do that with the last 2 pictures that you need to send us for this virtual video class. Okay, Angela, so congratulations. That was your first video class. We hope you enjoyed it. And listen, if you have any questions, please let us know, okay? And if you have any questions about this video in terms of the instructions or in terms of the activities, you can text us, you can call us, there's absolutely no problem. Please send all of your audios and all the pictures to the Bancolombia 2 group, okay? Thank you very much. Bye.